Further north it's mixed really, some sunshine, but there are some fairly heavy showers as well, and some snow showers once again up in Scotland, some blizzard conditions for a time once again up in the mountains. But it's down in the south where things are really interesting, this deep area of low pressure now coming through the Bristol Channel, and this warm front really does indicate a change in temperature. 11 degrees down in the Channel coast, but still quite raw across East Anglia and the Midlands, temperature only 6 or 7. But there will be some very nasty winds indeed through the English Channel today, could reach severe gale force at times during the next 6 hours. That low pressure then tracking northeastwards across the Midlands, out through the Wash and into southern parts of the North Sea by the end of today, with some colder weather digging in behind. Now it's already colder over Scotland and Northern Ireland, some snow showers around, but some very pleasant sunshine as well. And it does mark a big improvement on yesterday's conditions. There is a steady thaw going on, but still some gale force winds way up in the far north. Now gale force winds too, moving across the south at the moment, some really wet weather, but that wetter weather being replaced by somewhat colder and somewhat brighter weather before we've done today. But the rain hanging on in the extreme eastern part of England. I think that rain continuing into the early evening and turning colder, so it will turn to snow as well up on the Pennines and probably the North York Moors, Yorkshire Wolds as well as we go into the early evening. Well, temperatures then today probably at the highest in the next couple of hours, 9 to 11 in the south, but a raw 5 or 6 degrees further north, and maybe just 1 or 2 up in the Highlands of Scotland today. Well, this evening then, fairly clear on the eastern side of the country, but more snow showers feeding in on a fairly strong wind in the north of Britain. You can see these wind arrows here, up to gale force at times, particularly through Northern Ireland, through Scotland and through Northern England as well. And because of the strength of that wind, some of those showers will push onto the eastern side of Britain. Now almost anywhere tonight there could be some slippery patches on the roads. Temperatures will fall at or below freezing in some places, so please take care if you're driving tonight. Well, tomorrow a bit of a change taking place. You can see we've got high pressure not all that far away in the continent, so a little ridge of high pressure coming along, so we should see a bit of an improvement tomorrow. A good deal of sunshine to come for the southern and the eastern parts of Britain, but more snow showers further north. But at the same time you will find some of the showers beginning to die down as we go through the afternoon. Somewhat brighter weather feeding in from the south all the time. Temperatures tomorrow about 8 degrees in the south, but still a windy 4 to 6 degrees over northern parts of the country. And then the storms return once again on Friday. Another area of low pressure, very deep, intense area of low pressure, pushing up towards Iceland as we go through the day on Friday. A band of cloud and some rain pushing southwards across the country. Some of that rain fairly heavy to begin with, but turning lighter as it pushes into southeastern parts and starting off mild, but gale force winds up to 70 or 80 miles an hour perhaps up in the north of Scotland for a time as we go into the weekend. Much brighter conditions on Saturday.